Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and/or good evening, sunshines and moonlights. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm V and this is V's Intuition. Feel free to like and share my video and subscribe so that you can get notifications on any future uploads. This is a timeless reading meant for you to hear whenever you come across this video, whether it's in the morning, afternoon, evening, or night. May this reading bring blessings for the greater good. May it bring light to the darkness and show the path to love, compassion, abundance, prosperity, purpose, and peace. Just a little note, these are general readings. Please only take what resonates with you and do not force it to be your reading if it's not resonating with you today. If there's no message for you here today, maybe the next reading may have a message for you. You're not bound by anything said in today's reading. Know that you have the free will to do or change anything in your life as you please. With that being said, welcome to Self-Care Sunday. I have 3 piles for you to choose from today. I have pile number 1, which is this pile with the little butterfly on there, and I will zoom in on it, have you get a good look at it. If this draws your attention, this will be pile number 1. Sorry, I wanted to say bile for some reason. These little charms do come with little messages or little rhyming notes on them, so I will read those at the end as well, or maybe prior, but when we get to your pile. Pile 2 will be this dragonfly. For those of you that want to get a closer look, if this is something that draws your attention, we have pile 2 with the dragonfly right here. And then third, we have this little adorable, hummingbird for you. So this will be pile number 3 with the hummingbird. So we're going to see what self-care messages come through in your chosen pile. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and scroll down to the description box and click the timestamps for your chosen pile, and I will see you there. All right, welcome pile number 1 to your Self-Care Sunday messages. So if you decided on the butterfly, this is your pile number 1. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that there for you. I guess I'll go ahead and start off by reading this cute little butterfly charm message. They come with little cards, so when possible I do try to get them when the card is available, because I feel that it's a nice little added message that sometimes may be beneficial. Please only take this as an independent message. We'll see sometimes they go with the entire Self-Care Sunday messages, and again sometimes we have multiple Self-Care Sunday messages, since this is collective messages. So this is whisper I love you to a butterfly. Okay, so it says butterflies hover and feathers appear whenever past loved ones and angels are near. Keep this butterfly close as a reminder, though apart, surely love lives forever inside your heart. So that's for some of you guys. Seems like maybe someone out there has lost a loved one, has gone through a transformation, right, of the butterfly, a death transformation, or maybe just a transformation of some sort where you've just left, or someone has left your life, or either way. So let's go ahead and get into these self-care messages, and then from there I'll pull 3 of the self-care tarot cards, try to see what message the 3 cards pull together, and then also the goal is to just read from the book, and each individual card usually has their own little independent self-care message, so we'll go ahead and do that. So we have read here, taking the time to read, maybe some higher knowledge, learning about something new, being inquisitive, doing research, maybe some cookbooks here. Read if you're trying to get into cooking more. Maybe that's a nice little suggestion for you. Writing. I'm getting maybe writing some recipes. Making a list. Expressing yourself. Some of you guys could do that as a pastime also to make you feel good, right? Cooking can be like a pastime, some leisure time when you spend it at home just cooking, chopping it up, right? Some good healthy foods that make you feel good. Sync with the moon, divine feminine energy, syncing with your feminine energy. Some of you guys, if you're males, maybe you have or you occasionally do or plan on cooking with a feminine energy in your life. It could be your mother, your wife, right? Date nights at home. Or you're just cooking, getting a meal together. Family gets together. You go and help your feminine energies in your family or that you're surrounded with, whether they're your chosen family. So that's some self-care messages right there for you. It's like ideas of getting together, maybe getting recipes on families that have passed over, continuing traditions, you know, jotting down those notes when you have your elders that are probably easing up on the cooking and the next generation begins to take over. So we have, you are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty. Sovereign, right? Know your worth for some of you guys, okay? This could be, it's not just feminine. Again, you can take it in a duality. You are the king in your life, right? And treat yourself like the royalty that you are. Know your worth, whether you're male or female. So we have the ability to suck it up is not a superpower. Saying no, own your power. Good girl or bad boy. I'm sorry, or good boy. I didn't mean to say bad boy. It seems like saying no may make you feel like you're the bad person in the situation or the bad guy or whatever it may be. But just know, no is a complete sentence. It's setting boundaries, right? If you don't feel like it, doing anything, going anywhere, surrounding yourself, or whatever it may be, it's okay to say no. It says, again, the ability to suck it up is not a superpower. So don't be a people pleaser. That's what I'm getting with this. Saying no is own your power. So own your power, get your power back, being able to say no. All right, let me have you zoom in on this. Let me zoom in on this for those of you that need a reminder that you are your royalty. Own yourself, own your power, own and know your worth. You know, everything you have to offer, right? Reading, knowledgeable energy, cook. You can, feed yourself, nourish your body. That's what I'm getting with that, right? Fueling yourself with the right stuff, right? Whether it's mentally, actually physically by eating the right foods, and also expressing yourself, right? It's like being good to your soul. The way I see this woman holding onto her chest, it's like this vibrant energy, acknowledging all her emotions, the moods, right? These are cycles. It could be women's cycles, but also your emotions. Some of you guys, it could be like all this wonderful stuff could be something, if you're a male, something your mother has taught you, right? Right? We talked about generations, continuing certain traditions, especially for those of you that maybe don't have your loved ones or your elders, your parents, feminine energies around anymore, or they're at an age where they're much older. So you start to Own your power, take initiative. It's like you're getting crowned, right? The next generation steps up. So this one says it is safe to wait. What is this giving me? Patience. Patience, patience for some of you guys. Just sitting back, taking a moment to just chill. I'm getting with this card by looking at it. I feel like these. Not trying to rush things. Okay, let's go into this card here. So love all, right? This butterfly card talked about whisper I love you to a butterfly. See, like she has this vase and it looks like if it's giving her this energy and like a flower she's holding. So your compassion is incomplete until it includes yourself, right? You gotta be compassionate to yourself, not just to others. Release self-judgment, self-punishment, self-loathing, and self-sabotage. The reflection of your loved one begins with you. It's like, don't forget to pour into your cup first before you love all, right? Everybody else. Show compassion to everybody else. So some of you guys may be judging yourself a lot, maybe punishing yourself, like making you feel guilty for something you did. That may create situations where you self-sabotage. Take a moment to own your worth, right? Know your worth. And pour into your own cup. This next card, what does this one says? Looks like a timeout for rest. It says divine timing is always spot on. Surrender control and take a break. So I feel that this may go with this patience card, right? Some of you guys could be blaming yourself because certain things were out of your control, right? Especially if some of you guys might have lost a loved one. I will go with that since we had that butterfly show up at the beginning with the charm, right? The transformation. Divine timing, things happen and it's time. Know that things always occur when it's meant to be, even though you feel they happen ahead of time. Everyone, everything has its divine timing. Whether your current situation you're in, just know that everything's meant to happen at the moment that it's happening. Don't stress yourself out too much. Don't overthink too much. Take a break, right? Patience for things to happen in divine timing. Whatever it is you're trying to work on. Take a break so you don't blame yourself so much. Sabotage yourself. Or blame yourself because you felt you did some self-sabotaging. Put this card right here. Let's see this next card. So this one says embrace your inner divine goddess. So as a unisex one, I would just say embrace your inner divineness, right? Your connection with the divine, right? Especially if you're getting messages of things happen in its own divine timing. This could be also meditation. This is giving me like taking a time out, rest. She's under a tree. To me, trees are always a reminder of connection with your beloved ancestors that are always here for you, for your greater good, looking out for you. I'm getting ancestor vibes. Right, so embrace your inner divineness, your connection, whether it's messages that you may be getting. We have moon energy here. Some of you guys could be feeling energies, right? If you're honoring past loved ones as you, even if you're getting together or taking the time to learn and jot down things from your older relatives. So step out of your comfort zone and try something new. So we have something like make a meal. Maybe try something new that you've never done. Could be family members or friends that are like family, right? Getting you to take the initiative, right? They're crowning you to try something new that you've never tried before. So this one, it says past life karma, and it says cycles. Let's see what this bottom of this card says. It says, this indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you, the person or situation. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of the situation by viewing it from a lesson perspective. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness are a key in releasing past life karma. I feel that some of you guys that are doing a lot of self-loathing, feeling like self-sabotage, self-judgment, just things happen repeatedly. It's like when we don't learn the lesson, right? And it keeps on happening, and then you realize, why is all this happening to me all the time, right? Just know, if whatever it is that you go through, things happen in divine timing, right? We were talking about things occurring in divine timing, whether you feel that you're in a certain situation and just know that you're supposed to be in that moment, whatever it is. Sometimes we need to take a pause, right? Just patiently pause, sit, rest, and take the moment to see what lesson, what is it that God, the universe, whatever it is your faith in, is trying to teach you at that moment. Sync with your emotions, sync with the moon, sync with the energies. Some of you guys are, I mean, everybody has like an intuition, right? If you take a moment to just sit in silence, you're able to pick up the messages, your inner gut instinct that's like a hunch that it's giving you. And sometimes you need to take a moment as a timeout to take that lesson, so that way you can learn from it and move on to the next phase, right? Next to the next cycle, so that you don't stay stuck. You gotta learn, right? Chop up different variety of things, right? Jot down whatever it is. Make a gratitude list. Sometimes making gratitude list, this is write a gratitude list. I didn't even look at that initially. For the lessons, for the wisdom, for the power that you acquire, right? Any little moments or ideas or epiphanies that come to you. So everybody has a past life karma, right? Like karma's coming, cycles, energies, right? So that you can move on to the next cycle. Look, we have awakening. Some of you guys are having some kind of awakening as well. Expansion, some knowledge, expanding your knowledge, right? Expanding your power, your emotions, expanding your culinary skills, right? You're trying something new, you're expanding. Connection with the divine, right? Especially if you have for some of you that might have lost a loved one, right? You become more in tune with the energies and connect with the divine, whether it depends on your religion. Some people do prayers and offerings for their past loved ones, or light candles, whatever like spiritual or religious practice you do for your loved ones to help the transition go smoothly, whether it's to help you and or your loved one, depending on your religion. So this card says, you have been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. You have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher self. There's no going back, so enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. Some of you guys are going through a transition as a personal transition yourself, right? if you are getting connected spiritually with your energies, your intuition, your divine, we have divine goddess, stepping out of your comfort zone, maybe expanding your practices, knowledge, healing, whatever it may be. So these are self-love messages, and these affirmation cards I'm going to do at the end. Well, this one's an affirmation, inspiration, and then reflection. So we'll see how this goes with it, if they're individual messages for you, something you need to hear. And then these are just self-love messages for you, like a little note to self type thing. So with that, I want to pull the tarot before I pull from this self-love deck or self-care deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards, see what 3 tarot cards come. I'll see what the cards individually mean, what kind of message comes out. And then for each card, I'll read the self-care message that's in the book. So this is for pile number 1, the butterfly pile, for my butterfly collective. Pile number 1, self-care messages. This pile number 1, collective butterfly, pile number 1. Need to hear, confirmation, clarification, whatever it may be. Seems like some frustration energy here. We have a 5 of Wands. So like self-limiting beliefs. It kind of goes with the self-sabotaging card over there, talking about self-sabotaging, self-loathing, right? Making yourself seem like don't limit yourself, don't self-inflict any limiting beliefs, because it's like you're creating a victim mentality and then you end up stuck. And then we have this 5 of Wands energy. This is like, I feel like it's competitive, like you're making your own competitions, right? This can be competitive energy, people not seeing eye to eye about things, not being on the same page, right? So it could be like you're in this energy of repetitive thinking, limiting yourself, overthinking things, self-imprisonment, right? Like this mental self-imprisonment that you're in, and like you're restricting your thoughts, right? So it's something that you can break out of, right? One more card. So it says frustration and striving on the bottom of these cards. I just want one more card for my butterfly collective, pile number 1, self-care Sunday message. It's giving me like this is like the energy you're in. I feel that this most of you guys are okay. That's 2. I only want 1, so I'm gonna take this one. 10 of Cups, family. Could be some family disagreements, yeah, about inheritance. Like it could be inheritance, some decisions that were made, but not necessarily always have to be financial inheritance. This could be inheritance in divine connections with your family, because I saw that 10 of Pentacles card. So it could be family, like with gifts or traditions, right? Inheritance, like new knowledge and recipes, and like something that gets done in the family, right? Like whatever, you tend to do something, and something that the next generation takes over, however this resonates. But it's like a fulfillment, right? So it's like you could be the individual that's encountering this issues or energy, little quarrels or competitive energies within your families. But you got the crown here. You have the sovereign crown, right? So it's like you need to own your power. Let's go back to what this says. It says you are the queen of your life. Treat yourself like royalty, right? So you're the king or queen. So it's like you were probably the one that got crowned with something, and maybe certain people are still trying to step up and maybe little competition. It could be a little stressful for you. That's what I'm getting here. Release those doubts, those limited beliefs, those restrictive thoughts, because all you're doing is just stressing yourself out here. You have the 10 of Cups. That's fulfillment. The outcome of this is you feeling contentment, fulfillment, right? So that's a nice card to end up with, especially if you have that 8 of Swords energy that you're currently experiencing. So this is more like someone, like a situation is lacking leadership, right? So someone needs to wear that crown to just get things back in order, right? Sovereign, get things back in order, right? A little structuring. But you have the 10 of Cups. So let me read what these self-care messages are for these 3 cards that popped out. So we have the 8. And then I'll shuffle out some self-care messages, and then we'll look at these cards right here. So basically, let's see, self-care for the 8 of Swords. It says, EFT tapping is the practice of tapping on acupressure points with your fingers while talking through an issue and reciting affirmations. Look up a video and tap on what's weighing on you. So this is suggesting some actual therapy, acupuncture. I mean, yeah, if you look at all these swords, could be some tension. Yeah, frustrate, right? This says frustration. You could be stressed or tensed about a situation. To help you relax and get in this like comfort zone, this like divine connection of a peaceful energy. So this really is saying this, right? So some acupuncture suggestions. Some of you guys may be stressed out to the point where you feel like something needs to be done. So there you go with that 8 of Swords, right? Those are the 8 swords. See, those as the little needles that they put in. So for the 5 of Wands, it says, set a timer for 5 minutes and declutter an unruly space in your life. It's like, yeah, to clear the clutter out, right? All the confusion, all the lack of structure, right? Because this is when you like are lacking leadership, organization of some sort. You just something simple to get yourself reorganized. Just a simple 5 minutes. Clean one little area in your life. It'll declutter your mind as well, right? Because this is like clutter in your mind as well. And then before you know it, a big section in your home, if it's just your bedroom, you tend to feel more free and just open. The energy circulates and just moves and vibes better, right? It just lifts up the momentum and the energy in the home as well. So for the 10 of Cups, let's see what message. Where's the 10 of Cups? So where are you at? Here we go. So the self-care message for that is golden hour is the time around the sun setting and rising, when the light from the sun has its most soothing, beautifying quality. Look up the golden hour where you are and go sit under a tree to experience it. How beautiful is that? I think that just gave you a little recipe to rejuvenate yourself from any like tension or stressful situation, overthinking, over analyzing energy that you might be in or were in, and you might be in the moment where you're getting things organized. Everybody is in a different timeline, so you could be experiencing certain things. Some of you guys might have just gotten out of this and experiencing nice little vibing energy, and this is just kind of reminding you with something you've gone through, right? So sit outside and enjoy the beauty of the sunlight during the golden hour. It could be very rejuvenating too, especially grounding energy, being out in nature like that, right? The tree. A nice little break and rest. So let me pull like a few more of these. See what comes out. This might go with the reading or not. And then we'll pull up this other one. So we have social media detox. No posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. Some of you guys need to disconnect from social media, maybe too much caught up, go sit outside. And then we have use essential oils. Essential oils can help you boost your mood and promote positive energy. We got a little diffuser going on maybe. Or sometimes I think there's even someone you can roll on your pulses. Essential oils. And this one, some of you guys are awakening. Awaken the witch. It says awaken your dormant potential and unlock your inner witch. So that would be like your intuition, your connection for those of you that are getting messages. I know one of these cards we're talking about messages, right? That are from your soul beyond the 3D. So it could be that you've lost, some of you guys have lost a loved one and you have divine ancestors that are reaching out to you, connecting with you, giving you little messages. So let's get into these cards. Self-love messages. First one says, sing at the top of your lungs. Music can be healing for the soul, right? And then we have in the dark, it's cocoon season, right? So you're getting ready to transform some of you guys into that beautiful butterfly. If you're in the dark, right? Just know that it's something you're going to break out of, and you're going to break out into a wonderful new transformed energy, person, whatever it is, right? The negativity has been left in the past. You have that 10 of Cups energy right here, right? That butterfly cocoon transformation. Next card, how you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. There goes having boundaries, owning your, oh, excuse me, I'm like hiccuping here. Owning your worth, right? You're a king or a queen. You gotta set them boundaries, right? You teach others how to love you. You let people know what you do not tolerate because you're better than that. You're royalty. And spend some time on you today. Pour onto your cup. Where was that? I was talking about love out, pouring into your own cup, right? Love you first. Pour into your cup so you can provide for others. So we'll just take these as affirmations, something for you that you may want to or need to hear. And if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. So for affirmation, it says, self-care is not selfish. You cannot serve from an empty vessel, right? Pour into your cup. Some of you guys need to pour into your cup. I keep on hearing it. Ask for help when you need it today. Allow others the chance to help you succeed. You cannot be empty. An empty gas tank will not take you anywhere. And if you have a little electrical card, a drain battery will not get you anywhere. So that's for some of you guys, a little affirmation there. Self-care is not selfish. You cannot serve from an empty vessel. So this inspiration, let's see what this one has to say. If you feel burned out setting in, if you feel demoralized and exhausted, it is best for you, it is best for the sake of everyone to withdraw and restore yourself. That's giving me this like taking a break under a tree and recharge your energy. It says walk to your favorite coffee shop for an afternoon pick-me-up, or brew a cup of coffee as you take a few minutes to reflect and recharge. If you can't get out and you have little plants at home, just a little corner in your house, and just take that moment to recharge and clear your mind and rest, a break. Seems like some of you guys, this is an inspiration. So it's like inspiration to get you rejuvenated and charged up, right? It's like she looks so tired, like she's just taking the time to just charge yourself up so that she can be able to continue moving and powering through. So reflection. This card says the time to relax is when you don't have time for it. Wow, some of you guys, take a moment to break. Take a breather. and disconnect from the outside world, meaning like the media, the constant chatter, the comments, the unnecessary gossip, and disconnect from all that, right? Sit under a tree, go for a little walk to your favorite store. Just do you, boo. Do you. Do not worry about other people, right? So, one more time, it says the time to relax is when you don't have time for it. Take the time to relax and unwind before bed without your phone or your media or other media. Sorry about that. Read a book, journal your thoughts on the day, or simply sit outside with the quiet and the night sky. Do your best to avoid screen time during the relaxation time. So, if you're watching this, after you're done watching this pile, go disconnect, but finish your reading. So, I mean, get into this 10 of Cups energy. Spend some time on you today, cocoon season. If some of you guys are in that cocoon season, this 8 of Swords energy, just know it's cocoon season. You're going to break out of that. You're going to expand, rejuvenate. It's talking about a lot of like rest and rejuvenate. Even when you say you don't have time, that's when you really, really need it. Okay, guys? So I think we're done here. I think I am. Okay, cool. It did not take that long, so I'm glad. 30 minutes. I'm proud of myself. So with that being said, I hope this was helpful. My butterfly pile, my pile number 1. And take your little prescriptions from the universe and rejuvenate yourself so that you could come out with your power strong, kicking, and rejuvenated. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye. All right, welcome pile 2 to your self-care messages. If you guys decided on the dragonfly, this is your pile. So welcome. So I'm going to go ahead and get into these oracles that I pre-shuffled. There are some self-care cards along with the additional the affirmation, inspiration, and reflection card, and that we will put off to the very end. But just to go ahead and start, the charms do come with a little card, a little rhyming, kind of little saying. Sometimes it may just resonate individually as a personal message or coincide with the whole thing. Again, these are general messages, so take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it behind. So for this little dragonfly, this card says, this very little dragonfly will bring lightness into your day. It will help you, bring you joy as you travel along life's way. This dragonfly reminds you to be strong and courageous, to keep a positive attitude in all that you do. So some of you guys may need that little reminder. Stay positive. If you tend to put yourself in a little negative mindset or maybe worry a little bit, so that's a little memo for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into these messages, and then I'll move on to the tarot, pull the 3 cards, and then a few additional self-care to see how this sums up or anything additional that pile 2 needs to receive. So we have family. This is showing some love here. Maybe some divine feminine energy with this moon. Could be some kind of maternal or female relative. So could be just suggesting instantly, I thought, a positive attitude towards your maternal relatives, whether passed away or here with you, whatever the situation may be. Sorry, I'm adjusting myself over here with this chair. Next we have look for fairies, spending time in nature, seeing the mystical awe in nature, right? The beauty, the magic that nature has to offer. connections that'll help you feel like you're connected with your divine feminine, or even your maternal, some feminine energy, right? A connection with another female. Oh, I think I flipped 2 over, but this one's first. Soak in a bath. That's some nice self-care message right there. Taking that time out for yourself. And then I see body here, so it's like loving yourself, right? For who you are, how you are. I think that's piggybacking back into this dragonfly message right here. The dragon, it says this dragonfly reminds you to be strong, courageous, and courageous to keep a positive attitude in all that you do. So maybe some R&R, some bubble baths, some soaks may help you rejuvenate some energy so that you can be positive. Maybe wash away any doubt so that you can be courageous. Anything that you're not feeling the best, maybe you're not feeling the best, too proud of yourself. We see like this loving energy, like this hugs, this positive vibration, like this support from a family member right here. And then it just transitions into this wonderful self-love, right? Loving yourself. I think this is giving some self-love energy, the need for that, the need to acknowledge, to love yourself, right? Not seek it out outside of you as much. I'm thinking this could even be fireflies, looking for fireflies, you know, due to the season that we're in, where I'm at right now. I mean, again, you could catch this at a later time, but you know, summertime, you tend to capture more of that nature, insects, animals, nature, all that stuff, all that good stuff that goes along with it. So there we look at this card. It says, stop trying to please everyone. Everyone is a whole lot of people. Protect your energy. That's what I feel that I'm getting here, like self-love energy. Protect your energy. See that? Stop trying to please everyone. So seeking that outside love, worried about giving that outside love. It's like that self-love. Sit down, make yourself a cup of whatever your favorite thing is, and just pamper yourself, right? Love on yourself. You can't really fully love others if you can't really love on yourself. Be comfortable with being you in your own skin. Always seeking out for validations of other people, right? Stop trying to please everybody. You know, all those hearts on her sleeve just give me like it's just giving love to yourself instead of concerned of what other people think or seeking attention, maybe from others or validation from others. And it says, next card, the calmer you are, the more time slows down, and the easier it is to get everything done. Maybe allowing you to be focused and not be all over the place. Look at this. This is like a meditative state, like she's being focused, focusing on her breath, deep breathing, centering herself so that she clears out all the garbage, all the chatter outside of her mind, her heart. Look at how happy and peaceful she looks, right? Peace is something that you just cannot buy. Okay, let's go into this next card. So we have change your environment. Our environment support or undermine us. Give more attention to where you live, work, rest, and play. Create surroundings that support you. This is giving me like even just decluttering, right? To help you declutter your mind. So a lot of like cleansing energy. Paying attention to your own home, right? To your tending to your own garden. Your safe haven, right? That's your home. Also, it's like it's saying that create your surroundings that support you, right? So it's like making your home very comfortable, your safe haven, your woman cave, your man cave, right? Where you could just come home and just be happy, right? Getting rid of stagnant energy, whether it's stuff that you no longer need, that's just cluttering your mind and your heart, your soul. Getting rid of things, purging things out of your life. So we have remember your spark. Look at this, restoring yourself. It's like restoring yourself. You're doing like taking the time to do this like self-care for you, so that you can restore yourself. Remember your spark, right? The light within you shines brightly. You are here for a divine purpose. Remember it or redefine your purpose for yourself, right? It's like remembering who you are. It's like some of you guys may have entered a state where you kind of just became stagnant and became routine, or maybe things became to clutter or accumulate within your space, your personal space, whether it's in your home, wherever it is, right? Because it's listed a couple different places. And then it's like your light within you, right? Your spark started to dim down. I mean, it's still on, right? The light within you is always on, but just remember it. Get that flame going, get that spark going, bring the passion into your life. Whatever it is that you love doing that lights up your face, like this lady right here, this figure, this person here, just sitting down in this wonderful meditative state where she's just sitting down and feeling peacefully rejuvenated, happy, feeling like one, like at one, like she's just rejoicing in a very still manner, right? Next, we have change one thing today. Start small. Yeah, you know what? This is very true. Piggybacking to all this, I mentioned about the decluttering. If you feel overwhelmed, maybe in your mind, regardless of what you may have gone through, or currently going through at the moment, then you know everybody has their moments where they feel like stuck in a rut, like very cluttered. They don't know where to start. And do one thing at a time. Start in one corner. If it's something, if maybe you find yourself in a very messy, unorganized situation at home or your work, and you feel a little bit cluttered, just start one corner at a time. Whether it's a desk, your dining room table, picking up stuff off your couch, clearing that clutter out, then moving on to the next thing, and before you know it, things are back in its place, right? Everything's organized, back in its place, sitting where it needs to sit, right? Nothing on the floor. Your floor is clear, maybe for you to just sit down and meditate, sit down and just enjoy TV, sit down and just live in your living space, right? Your living room, right? Create that lovely cup of happiness, and that, like I like to call it sometimes, happiness in a cup, right? Whether it's tea, coffee, some oatmeal, whatever it may be. It says stop judging and start loving. Maybe some of you guys might have been judging yourself, self-loathing, kind of being your worst critique, being too hard on yourself. That kind of puts you in a slight rut. They put you in a situation where you don't know where to start to get yourself out of a situation, right? So all those little negative, maybe thoughts or notes or scribbles, right? Turn them into little hearts around you. Even if you have to write little hearts on you, smiley faces on you, right? Be good to yourself. Love on yourself, right? Look at all these hearts everywhere. Love on yourself. Receive the support from your loved ones with open arms, right? I feel that you do have people that are around you that are willing to support you, show you love, help you get through whatever it is that you're going through, whatever the rut you may feel yourself in. It's only temporarily. Look at this support. Look at all these support around here. So it says partnerships, support. It says you are being guided to reach out, to form partnerships and alliances to expand your vision and perspective. Take this time to see who comes into your life that is offering to assist you. That is offering to assist with your endeavors. Asking for help often leads to accomplishing your goals more quickly, right? People being there for you to help you get through this and out of whatever it is that you're feeling or going through. Heart opening, listen. It says opening your heart center and listening to your intuition will always lead you in the right direction. You now have the opportunity to let down the walls you created from past wounds. So for some of you guys, if you're feeling a little guarded, it's giving you that message to slowly let down those guards, those walls. And then it continues. Let your light shine from your heart to experience what the universe has always wanted for you, right? Talked about that spark. Remember your spark. So let me zoom in on this for those of you that want to glance. I like to have you guys quick moment to pause, screenshot. Sometimes we just need little mantras, reminders to get us through whatever it is that you may be going through. And then this is opening your heart for you. So I'm going to get into this tarot, and then I don't know if I'm going to do the self-care cards, and then we'll go into the self-love and affirmations to sum up the messages here. It's a lot of like getting support, getting your spark back up. So, you know, you're just a little dim right now. A little tune-up needed. So I'm intending to pull 3 cards for my pile number 2. So this one showed its face. Pile number 2 for my dragonfly pile. And let's see. I think that was 3 cards already. 3 cards. And we have this as a bonus. So we'll leave this here. This is independence, appreciation, right? This card, since it's saying hello first, it's enjoying the luxuries, the stuff you work for, your surroundings, appreciation, right? Appreciating your home, your surroundings around here, right? Your yard, your nature, even if it's just your bubble bath, right? Where you're at, appreciating what you've worked for, what you have accomplished. Yeah, that's gonna have an interesting, self-care message. We got the Chariot here with victory, success, willpower. You have the willpower to get your spark going again, right? Balancing energies, right? This is the Chariot, is balancing opposing energies, right? Continuing to move forward, charging ahead. Having the willpower to push through whatever it is going, continue to move forward. All right, let's go into this next card. We have distraction, 7 of Swords. Continuing to move forward despite of any distractions that may come around you, right? Focusing on you, right? Do not allow yourself to get distracted, right? Staying focused on your ideas. Be strategic about the things you want to do. Hatching out a plan if needed, right? Jotting things down, change one thing a day. Looks like getting organized. Four of Wands, look at that. Stability, celebration. We have 4 of Wands is giving me stability, celebration, a solid foundation, creating a solid foundation for you so that you can be able to move forward, right? Move forward. Create that solid foundation of self-love. That's what I'm getting here. so that your spark, your light, the things that make you happy, the things that keep you motivated, the things that you want to accomplish, the things that you want to achieve, that spark stays lit so that you can stay focused and move forward with that solid foundation that nobody will be able to dim your light anymore, despite of any encounters that you may have. I think that's beautiful for you guys. Let me get the book. Since this was the first card, I want to see what the self-care message is for that one. So 9 of Pentacles, the self-care message for that says, eat a single square of chocolate. And then in parentheses it says, or another treat you enjoy as slowly as you can. It's like enjoying the little luxuries, right? The things that you're surrounded with. Even if it is a little treat like chocolate or whatever little thing you like to pour in a cup, right? That makes you happy. If it's in a little plate instead of a cup, helps you rejuvenate, satisfying, pleasing for you, right? To give you that release of endorphins that you need to release. Sorry. So that's that message right there, right? Even if it's a simple chocolate, a simple treat, and if you want to be healthy, if it's a fruit or a snack of any sort that makes you happy, that you like having, that's great. Do it. Treat yourself, right? So let's move on to these 3 messages over here. Let's go to Chariot. What message is Chariot talking about? There it is. So self-care message. Wow, it's a little paragraph. It says, look up the north and south nodes in your birth chart. Okay. Your north node is what you're moving towards in this lifetime, and your south node, directly opposite of your north on the wheel of your chart, refers to early or past life baggages. What you're learning to shed. What hits home for you. So this is talking about your birth chart, right? Looking that up, I'm sure there's a lot of websites. You could just look up, Google birth charts. So it's saying what you're moving towards is your north, and then what you're shedding and what you should be shedding and letting go of is your south. And some of you guys just might be going through something where you're trying to move in a specific direction, right? That's why your spark was a little dim, because you're releasing, you're shedding things, right? You're moving away from something that's not making you happy, that's not serving your greater good. Also, with the 7 of Swords, I just got also, be honest with yourself. Are you, about whether you're really being honest with yourself. Are you lying to yourself, right? Because this could be, people could just take this as a lying, cheating type of card. But this is also about whether you're really being honest with yourself. So to move forward, right? The way you're living, the way you're doing things, right? That's why it's redirecting you to get back on track here. The way you're moving in life, the decisions you're making. I know, I don't mean to seem a little hard, but hey, it's just a little message for you to get back on track so that you can be in this blissful energy, positive energy with your fiery passion, working on the things that you want to work and accomplish so that you can have that solid foundation. So that's for some of you guys out there, okay? 7 of Swords. Let's take a look. Where is the Swords? So self-care message for the 7 of Swords. It says, pick a top 3. Okay, pick a top 3 to focus on for you today. See, right? It's like talking about being focused on, well, I was talking with you guys about being focused on yourself, right? Getting refocused, back on track about certain things. So this self-care message says, pick a top 3 to focus on for you today, week or season. When you find yourself getting overwhelmed by all you want to have, to do, Come back to your top 3 and put your focus there. That's a nice way to redirect yourself, right? When you're feeling distracted of the things that you're working on, the things that you want to do. So let me read it again because I think I stuttered and paused too much. So one more time for that 7 of Swords for you guys. Pick a top 3 to focus on for your day, week, or season, right? Make a little list, right? There's some pencils there, a notepad. Make a list of your top 3. When you find yourself getting overwhelmed by all you want and have to do, come back to your top 3 and put your focus there, right? Get yourself redirected. Get back. It's like centering back at 0. If you're feeling scattered everywhere, just go back, narrow yourself down at 0, and then you go 1, 2, 3 to get yourself back on track. That's what I got with that. So 4 of Wands, let's get into this message. 4 of Wands self-care message. It says, put on music that makes you feel like dancing and let it move you. Celebration, right? Dance around your house, your home, your place of whatever, work, whatever it is you want to get into. So I think I'm gonna move this over, get this deck out, pull maybe like 3 more cards. And I'm always moving stuff. So that's that. Okay, so that's one message. Let me see if I can get another one. For pile number 2, my dragonfly pile. Okay, not too many, maybe like 2 more cards. Okay, let's take a look at this one that flew out. Self-exploration. Peel off the false persona, right? Are you being honest with yourself? Are you really being true to yourself? So peel off the false persona and get to know yourself to find the truth. Yeah, some of you guys are definitely needing to take time to be able to spend time with yourself, love on yourself, right? This persona of whatever it may be honest with yourself about things, situations, whatever it is. Everybody has a different situation going on in their life. So maybe like 2 more cards for pile number 2, which is the Dragonfly Pile Collective. There, I think that's it. So we have expand your network. Link yourself into a network of people who can help inspire you. And I feel it could be like your network of family that maybe you have disconnected with. Friends, right? And then we have avoid gossip. Get rid of negative energy in your life and don't let it steal your light. Don't let it dim your light. Don't get caught up in drama, gossip, unnecessary distractions, right? Stay focused, regroup, get back to your top 3 so you can continue doing you. So let's get into these self-love messages because you guys need it according to all your self-care cards that came out today. So this says, become more aware of what's really worth your energy. Wow, talking about you guys are putting your energy into people or things that are not worth it or just draining you out. Okay, rejuvenate, right? Find that peace, restore yourself, nurture yourself, nourish yourself. So next we have, you are beautiful no matter what you look like. That's like that self-love. Some of you guys maybe need to just be reminded. Let me see if I can scoot my plant over back a little. No, that's maxed. Sorry. That you don't need validation from other people, right? You are beautiful just the way you are. You don't need to be people-pleasing anybody. Remember why you started, right? That just gives me like getting back to your top 3. Getting back to your top 3. And then we have, don't feel guilty doing what is best for you. Yeah, I think you need to definitely be focusing on you, my dragonfly pile. And taking care of you, not worried about other people, not people pleasing other people, not seeking out validation from other people, because you're perfect the way you are, you're beautiful the way you are, not giving your energy to other individuals that don't deserve it, right? Because they're just draining you out. There's like vampire like these, not necessarily that they mean it intentionally. I mean, some people can, but there is people that they see your light, they see you radiating with this wonderful energy, so they just come and surround themselves around you and take your energy, whether it is physically being intimate or just socializing in general, right? They come and they drain your energy, and then you feel depleted, especially for like empaths that feel that energy, or that you know, deal with meditation, spirituality. You might be a little bit more sensitive to individuals like that as well. So you may feel that sometimes you're drained out for the moment. You're doing something, and then all of a sudden you feel drained out because they come and they take your energy by osmosis, I feel. So let's get into your 3 cards with affirmations. So we'll see what this says. With the intention, these cards are pulled with the intention that one of the 3, if not all 3, will help you out. So the affirmation, right? The affirmation on this says, because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. I feel like I'm stuttering a lot. It says, bring your attention to your body where you are holding tension. Take a few moments to relax. Let me see if I can read this again better, but I will zoom in on it so that you guys can take a note of it. So it says, because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her, right? So I feel like some of you guys were like people pleasing, like worried about what other people think about you, maybe trying to impress certain people, doing things because you seek validation from an individual or attention from an individual that's not really doing you any good, you know? So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. Loving on yourself, validating yourself, knowing your worth, keeping your spark alive, keeping your spark going, focusing on you, being honest with yourself about everything, right? Getting rid of this false persona, the mask. Maybe some of you guys are wearing a mask to hide what you're feeling. So inspiration, let's see if this is an inspiring message. So a divine power has woven every moment into the intricate tapestry of life to help guide our spiritual progress. Trust in that power trust in that power and move through life with confidence and humility. Wow. I don't even know how to take this. It says take care to channel energy in and energy out today. Strive for balance, right? We talked about balanced energy here. Look at that. Which was this one? The inspiration. Something to keep you guys inspired. Right? I feel that it kind of coincides with that draining energy and balancing your energy, opposing energy, releasing what's not serving you, and being focused and being honest with yourself on where you want to be so that you can stay focused, right? Recenter yourself to your top 3 so that you can continue to work on what you want to accomplish or what you're trying to do, right? Don't get sidetracked and deterred just because of some negative influence or an outside person source. is coming in to get you off track. Oh, let me zoom in on this so that you guys can take a look, see, make sense of it for your own personal matter. Move through life with confidence and humility. It's like having faith. You got this. I feel like you got this. You're recentering yourself and you're moving forward. And I just saw this, her hand right here, just tells me like you're just like putting boundaries, right? It says stop judging and start loving, but it's like you're putting boundaries, right? Why? Because she has these hearts on her hand that she moved on. And it's like you're saying, I'm loving on me first. It's not about you no more. I'm not going to allow myself to be drained by you anymore. That's what I just got with that. I think this is going to resonate with whoever it does. If it all does, it does. If some messages do, by all means, please take what resonates and yeah, just move forward and grow and ascend in a positive way. So for reflection, let's see, reflection. It says, if monks and nuns do not cherish their time of practice, they will have nothing to offer the world. It's like, it's giving me like, right? She's in right here, like just cherishing your personal time, your me time, your love. It's like loving on yourself. It's just not giving your time and energy to people or situations that don't need it or deserve it. It's a lot of that. I think you guys were just, it's like wasting your time on situations or things that are not necessary. It's just a whole lot of things. What's moving a lot? I think there it goes. It's me moving my desk. And it says, find peace in your extraordinary efforts. Your work is not in vain. See the work that you've been doing. I just feel that maybe if you feel like you're getting scattered again, it's that refocusing back to your top three, refocusing back to the center, to zero, and that way it allows you to refocus yourself to do or continue with whatever it is you're working on, right? Whatever goals, whatever it is that you were intending to accomplish. I don't know, but yeah, good luck with this, my lovely dragon pile number 2. I hope that there was some messages here that'll help you get back on track, right? Help you restore balance, see the truth about things so that you can move forward and avoid any unnecessary drama, and that you continue to love on yourself so that you can grow and live the best life and do you to the best. So with that being said, go soak in that bubble bath, rejuvenate, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye. All right, welcome pile number 3. For those of you that decided on the hummingbird, welcome to your pile, the hummingbird pile, for your self-care Sunday messages. We're gonna go ahead and get into the self-care cards first. I'll pull from these afterwards, and then we'll get 3 cards of the self-care tarot deck and see what messages come out, and also see what self-care message each card has. I'm going to go ahead and get into the message that comes with the hummingbird card. These charms that I get do have cute little messages on there that are rhyming, have a little message or whatever quote that might resonate with you. It will or will not go with the rest of the cards. Again, there may be multiple messages or just one big solid one, whatever it may be. So this is for you, pile number 3, the hummingbird pile. So the message here says, when you see a hummingbird, it is very lucky indeed, because it is known as a healer if you're ever in need. Despite its small size, it flies great distances and even flies backwards too. A reminder to have faith and enjoy all that you do. So that's for you, pile number 3. You could be healers. Let me move my nail out of the way. or just going through a healing phase. So it made sense why this drew my attention. So let's get into the first message, see how the vibe comes out, the energy, and go from there. All right, my pile number 3, look at this, some strength. I see third eye, build strength. Look at this. You could be building strength, your third eye, physically. I feel that it's more on a spiritual level. So for some of you guys, right, if you're healing, you could be a healer, some of you guys. For some of you that are healers, I mean, again, a pile I chose when I was shuffling. I'm getting you have a strong third eye. Your clairvoyance, your spirituality, your strength, your healing energy. And we have connect with crystals. Some of you guys work with crystals. Heal with crystals. I use crystals to heal. And it's giving me nature also. For me, nature has a lot of healing energy. So yeah, looking good for you, my pile 3. I'm going to call you already like positive affirmations. Some of you guys are spiritual and healers. I love myself, right? Building yourself up, keeping yourself positive when life hits you. You know, just remind yourself of the worth and who you are, right? Keeping yourself strong, keeping yourself motivated. Affirmations, manifestations of things as well, I'm getting. You guys are seeing things. You guys are great at creating positive affirmations as well. That's what I'm getting with that. So some of you guys may be really good at that, or have really strong and like affirmations that just work, right? And they create results. That's for my spiritual pile. I'm calling this my spiritual pile, right? Healthy, happy. It says worthy, grateful, brave, beautiful. It says I choose love. I love myself. And you, some of you guys may have some positive affirmations tattooed on you as well, right? Something that's very meaningful and strong. Something that's within your beliefs, spirituality, something that you find yourself devoted or very committed to. Next card, you have the right to change your mind. See, that's what that positive affirmations, having strong affirmations allows you to change your perspective, change what's coming to you, your manifestations, right? Strong third eye, I'm getting. Reassess, reevaluation, seeing things from a different perspective and switching your thought process so that you can heal, or you do healing work like that. Very strong. I'm getting strong third eye energy, strong healing energy. Next one, light up your life by honoring your deepest desires. Passion. You guys are passionate. This is giving me spirituality. Some of you guys do this work, whether it's full-time or part-time, a side thing that you do, but you have like the gift, like this strength, this warmth, this fire, this passion to heal people, to help them reassess their lives, to help them get back on track with whatever it is that they're doing. That's what I'm getting with this pile right now. So you are a master of your inner world, and you decide how the outer world affects you. I mean, cultivate a calm inner state. Again, mind over matter, positive affirmations. Yeah, strong third eye, strong switching your perception, staying focused. Very good, positive healers, like manifestations. Some of you guys are really good at that. Whatever life throws at you, you're able to reassess and see the perception of things, or readjust your perception, right? See things from a different perspective so that you can switch the negativity into a more positive energy, so that way you can continue on your positive affirmations and it just kind of sheds away the negativity, right? You're fighting it. You're like some healers, spiritual fighters, like whether it's light or dark, right? Very strong healing crystal energy too. Yeah. Your mind, your third eye, your mind, your crown chakra, very strong. Okay. Next we have exercise gratitude. Everyone is a co-creator in this shared experience of life. Gratitude for all things overcomes our resistance to challenge and spurs our growth, right? Gratitude for the accomplishments. Gratitude for the manifestations, the gifts, right? When you're able to accomplish your things. Gratitude for being allowed to continuously work on your passion. Having that strong divine gift, right? Because these are gifts that we receive, that we have. Make choices based on what your heart can live with. Even the wrong decisions, we receive grace after we've shown it to others. This could be regarding seeing the consequences of some things for some of you guys, right? Making sure you make decisions and knowing that you could live with the repercussions, the consequences of things. It's like a feather, like either she gave him a feather or he's giving her. It could be like he's thinking, this is my thoughts, my decisions, right? We have scales in the back there. Let me read this. Offer grace. Make choices based on your heart. Oh, I cannot read. Make choices based on what your heart can live with, even the wrong decisions, right? I feel also what I just got with that, how we were talking about reassess, positive affirmations, right? Seeing things from a different perspective, switching your mind, your mentality. So if you stay in a certain frame of mind and a certain practice, just know karma comes back. So right, so your practices, for some of you guys, just know the way you practice, the way you do things, the law of attraction, the universe, karma is out there. You spiritual people know. So you always got to know when you take or make certain decisions or take certain moves of some sort. Just know that you're producing some sort of an outcome for you guys. So right here it says we receive grace after we've shown it to others, right? It's karma. This is giving me karma. What you put out, what you give is what you get back. All right. It's a reminder for our spiritual practitioners, healers, or whatever you decide to practice in the spirituality realm. So we have evolve. I see growth right here, right? She's just growing. I see growth. We're talking about growth over here with gratitude, right? Being thankful, showing gratitude for your gifts, your practices. You're allowed to grow, to change your mind, attitudes, and beliefs to become stronger, lighter, and happier. And your growth is cause for celebration, right? Building strength, reassessing, seeing things from a different perspective, changing your mind, perception, your thoughts, right? Yeah. So I feel some of you guys, this is like your practice, right? You exercise your gratitude, you're building strength, right? It's like you're going to spiritual gym, right? You consider the karma before making any decisions or the healing work that you do, anything practice that you may take, and you grow. And when life hits you with certain lessons, you grow, right? You need to take the lesson. You need to ask, what is the lesson? Let me get the wisdom from it so that I can learn and grow from this experience. Yeah, I feel like this is just talking to some of you guys, confirming, letting you know what you're working on, your practice. Maybe it's a confirmation for some of you guys. It's looking like on the right track, right? So next we have create your own happiness. I feel like some of you guys are in your own happiness, your own bliss, right? Your own energetic realm. You see all the moons, right here, like all these energies, all these emotions, all these phases, duality, double energy right there, right? Divinely connected with the earth. I feel the stars, right? The stars, the moon energy, right? You're really in tune with your inner emotions, like divine feminine energy, not necessarily just divine feminine, but just your intuition. I feel like she's just so divinely connected with her intuition and the universe, right? Creating your own happiness. And we have let go of control and relax into flow, right? I think this is piggybacking to this karma right here for some of you guys. Try not to control situations, letting go, letting things flow. Trying to manipulate for some of you practitioners, right? Be careful. Some things you just got to let destiny and fate, let them do their thing. Because if you're very resistant, what happens when you're very resistant on a certain situation or fate, right? Or destiny comes in tower moments, rattling your world, forcing you into releasing things. Okay, oh, we're already in this deck too. So this one says old wounds and patterns, right? Look at her. I see her like she's just releasing whatever she's holding. So it says we attract what we need to heal. Often we find ourselves attracting the same type of people or situations that are not the best for us. Until we choose to find the common denominator of what we need to heal and release, the cycle will continue. Go within and heal the pain layer by layer and find your joy again. Some inner work here is needed for some of you guys. Repeating old patterns, huh? If you find yourself repeating certain things over and over again, it's like you need to see, what is it that I'm doing wrong, right? That means you need to take a pause to reassess, right? A pause to realign yourself. A pause to just be within, right? Spending time alone with yourself for some of you guys. I feel this is resonating in a situation where some of you guys may just jump from one situation to the next and not giving yourself time to heal. If you're not the healer, this could be telling you a lot of you guys need to just take a moment to just pause and heal, right? Be within with yourself. Be your own friend, right? She's here with the duality of her, right? Not needing outside sources. And then we have denial and deception. Wow. It's giving me like some of you guys are not being honest with yourself about current situations. So it says there's a situation that you are refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. Have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truths of the situation. These two go hand in hand, I feel. Right? You're in denial, repeating patterns, not seeing things for what they really are, not taking the time to heal. This is a separate message from my spiritual peeps, right? And for those of you that are on the spiritual practice that I was initially picking up on, this could be the type of healing work in the individuals maybe that you encounter and you try to help and heal. This could be like your clientele. People that you attract that need healing, right? Because you attract what's needed in your life. So some of you healers are attracting people like that. So I'm going to put these until the end. Let me get into the tarot. So this is for my pile number 3, my hummingbird pile. I'm going to get 3 cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards, see what message comes out with the 3 tarot cards. But the goal is to pull the self-care messages in the book that is for each card. Is that 3? Oh, look at this. 3 cards just came out of my hand. All right, I will take it. So first card, we have the World. There's an ending, a successful completion to something, right? Things are coming to full circle. New beginnings, getting ready for new beginnings because you have completed something. Something was completed. Sage of Swords. This is the King of Swords, I believe. I'll double check that just because. Yeah, the Sage is the King. We'll get into the book in a minute. So we have clarity. There's clarity, decisions here. A successful completion. This could be, yeah, legal, the law, structure, right? Someone implementing structure, making decisions on something. Okay, so I'm reading this as a separate message again. Again, we'll see if this all coincides together. Some closure of some sort. We have the Ten of Wands, some heavy responsibilities. I'm getting some of you guys may be someone in leadership role where you make decisions and there's a lot of responsibility, right? There's a lot weighing on you. There's a lot that you're holding on your plate, that you hold a lot on your plate. Something's coming to an end, a full circle. We do have the, is it the World? Sorry, I'm trying to think. No, I was thinking of another card. That's more like the Wheel of Fortune and the, I'm sorry, the one that has the 4 cardinal signs. I'm getting the infinity sign, right? And this is like just infinity and time also. Like there's no beginning, no end, but things are coming to an end. Travel, this could be world travel as well, some of you guys. All energies. Yeah, it seems like something's coming to an end that was very overwhelming for you, and then it could be heavy on your mind. A lot of decisions, communication structure. Okay, and I'm normally, I don't know, but some of you guys are, this represents like legal field, the justice system, and we do have the scales here also, so take it how it resonates. Pile number 3, if you're in that field, someone that makes decisions, right? Whether you're an attorney, some kind of mediator, law, any of that form, a judge. This is giving me more of a judgment, right? Offer grace, like wanting grace for something, but then you got to remember, what have you put out? It's coming back to you for some of you guys that don't resonate with spirituality at all whatsoever, okay? So this is more on a physical world situation. This is more like a lot of responsibility with your passions. Could be work related too, because it's the 10 of Wands. You carry a lot. Some heaviness. But this is a very knowledgeable person that knows things. So the clarity and the knowledge is there, like you just know everything that's happening around you. I feel like the scatteredness, everything that's happening around you with this circle, that's what I'm getting with this as well. So let's get into these self-care messages so I don't dwell too much on this. The World. So the self-care message for the World is: define what celebration looks like and feels like to you, and find ways to do it for both the big and small milestones. Yeah. So some successful completion, an ending. It could be a decision, some kind of implementation of some sort, some structure, right? Because this is a decision maker with the Sage. Let's go into the... Sage. So the Sage, the King of Swords, self-care message is clear your throat chakra. Try sharing your story, or maybe just making some noise. Humming, singing, even primal scream or two. Do you feel stuck or heaviness over some communication or a decision, right? A decision that was made that you need to communicate with someone and you can't get the words out? Sing, hum, get yourself clear so that you can communicate what needs to be communicating. I feel there's an ending of some sort that you're having trouble delivering the message to someone, or letting someone know something that you need to let them know. Okay, so that's for you, pile 3. And then let's get into this last one. What is that? The 10 right here. So the self-care message for the 10 of Wands says, burning ritual. It says, write down things that you're done giving your energy away to. Speak them out loud and safely burn them. Do it under a full moon for extra magic. So yeah, I think this is giving like an ending to someone or something, some closure. There's whether it's a successful completion of feeling something, but it looks like there's some releasing, right? You have a lot that you're holding on to, weighing you down, a lot of responsibility that you may hold of some sort. So this is telling you to write down the things you need releasing. Clear your throat chakra by singing, humming, right? Getting your energy going, listening to music to allow you to kind of vibe and vibrate and sing within, so that way you can get your chakras realigned. But primarily it's your throat chakra, so that you can deliver what it is or speak what it is that you need to speak to and release it. Writing it down, burn it, or however it is, trash it, whatever works best for you. Again, this is just suggestions. You don't have to actually do the ritual how it says. But I feel it's like purging what it is, whether you went or you will be going to communicate with someone to let them know about this ending, this closure that you need to get, and then writing down what was weighing on you and then just purging it out of your life and your soul, right? All right, so let's get into these self-care messages. Hopefully this helps after all that. And then I'll get into the 3 cards that I have here, which is the affirmation, inspiration, and reflection messages. Hopefully that'll help sum everything up for you. First one, it is not your job to be everything to everyone. It's giving me that 10 of Wands energy right there, right? So we have that there for you. And then next we have take a salt bath, some cleansing energy. So that's always rejuvenating. Soaking in any type of bath, a cleansing. I feel this is just recommending and reiterating the need to purge or cleanse whatever is weighing on you heavily. Don't trade your authenticity for approval. Continue to be you, whether you're a practitioner of some sort. I think this is for some of you guys that are in that, like, some kind of a closure or ending. You're not really being you just to be approved or accepted by other individuals. That could be the issue that is weighing on you heavily as well. And then last is never let the sadness of your past and the fear of your future ruin the blessing of your present. So that is definitely for some of you guys. I feel it's definitely like a separate message here. Let me leave. Let's sit there nicely. Yeah. So let me see if I could pull a couple cards. This will just be additional self-care messages, whatever comes out. This is for pile number 3. Self-care messages for pile number 3 collective. So just staying in the present, and some of you guys not dwelling in the past too much and not worried about the future too much. This is a lot, but it just jumped in my hand, so I will take it. So first one, cut your screen time, put the phone down, turn off the TV and computer and get active. Disconnect a little bit. So that's that. So next we have read. The more you read, the more you learn. And then right here we have go full introvert. Spend time alone to experience, appreciate, and love yourself. That was this right here, that energy that I picked up on. Like some of you guys always constantly, right? That could be like constantly having to be surrounded or people please, right? The authenticity for approval, right? The not your job to be everything to everyone. Some of you guys need to learn to just be alone, to reassess, change your frame of mind, right? That's for some of you guys. And if you're already good at this, you know this is what you normally do to get yourself situated and your lessons. For I feel like it's two different stories, spiritual and non-spiritual, where people need to actually take the time to go into like hermit mode to gain that inner wisdom, to learn how to be alone and to grow and learn the lessons that you need to learn. I mean, it is what it is. It says ritual. To experience the magic of life, you must first appreciate it, right? I feel some of you guys need to get away from superficiality. So we have shop smart, spend money on experiences, not just things, make memories, right? That is definitely something that I've learned from family that is said. The experiences. Feel free to always, if you're going to splurge on yourself, is the experience, right? Because it's a nice emotion, right? This wonderful energetic emotion that you experience. Have fun again, learn to love life again, and try to enjoy life more by having fun. So some of you guys getting out, whether it's in nature, right? Not just materialistic. It could be healing, even if it's by yourself, right? So that you can go full introvert. You see, she says introvert, but she's not inside of a home, locked away in a room. She's out exploring on her own. Whether you're out reading a book on your own, just spending time and enjoying the energy, nature, wherever it is that you're out there. Clearing your mind and your soul, breathing fresh air. Get a massage. You deserve to be pampered. Make your appointment this week. Some R&R. It goes with that sea salt, with the salt bath, right? It's like cleansing. It's calling for cleansing energy. Whether this is something that you normally do, I mean, you just know that that's your thing. Enjoying that R&R, cleansing, pampering energy. Again, self-care is not a luxury. It's something that you should take for yourself, right? To keep yourself rejuvenated and gassed up, right? Full of energy, so that you can balance your energy out and you're not so drained, feeling this heaviness on you. So let's get into these messages. So affirmation, it says love yourself enough to set boundaries. Your time and energy are precious. You get to choose how you use it. You teach people how to treat you by deciding what you will and won't accept. Teach people how to treat you if they come in with this mess, right? It says repeat this affirmation when you feel stressed today. And the affirmation is, the boundaries I create allow me to shine for myself and for others. That's for some of you guys. If this is your practice, here's a little added affirmation for you guys to use. So inspiration, it says take time off. The world will not fall apart without you. It's okay to take a time off. Take time off to spend time with yourself and just relax and enjoy you being in the present. So it says dedicate a day in the future to self-care. Plan a trip to see a new movie or a day at home reading your favorite book. Whatever activity will leave you feeling relaxed and refreshed. I mean, I just said this, right? So that's for you guys to make a note of that. and that is your inspiration. Reflection. So we have, once you embrace your value, talents, and strengths, it neutralizes when others think less of you. Right? Why let other people affect you? Others' opinions is just their opinions. Some people just like to put them out even though if they're not asked for. As you fall asleep, reflect upon your value, talents, and strengths. Right? Keep it positive before going to bed. That way you're not up at night, keeping yourself at night more worried about others' thoughts and comments, right? Reflect on your value, talents, and strengths instead. My pile number 3, my lovely pile number 3. I'm going to leave it there. There was a few messages there. There's some strong messages for my spiritual peeps here. And I hope that you enjoyed these Self-Care Sunday messages. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.